They're still telling the lie. So what ended up happening is 𝗙𝗪𝗏 was lying about the condoms. They said that $50 million were spent on condoms to Gaza. Doge discovered this for Hamas. She just said it was $50 million for condoms to Gaza. And then Alina Habba went on the news and said they were condoms for Hamas and Gaza. And then what we do find out is we find out they're lying. That in fact, there was some money for condoms for Mozambique, a country in Africa, to help control the spread of AIDS there, to help prevent a large-scale humanitarian crisis that would harm all of us in the world if things spread there. It could be costly for everybody. So there was some investment in to help prevent the spread of infectious disease in Africa, which in my opinion is the least we can do after we looted the entire continent. But now they are still lying about this. Again, this pattern of behavior we have where there's multiple instances of this. Here's Fox News lying about it.
Dialing back to what we talked about yesterday, 𝗙𝗪𝗏 said in the briefing that this was targeted at things like the $50 million that went to, she said, condoms in Gaza. Initiatives like that are still subject to this freeze. Anything that's impacted.
Again, there's no condoms for Gaza. Okay, there are no condoms for Gaza. That never is or was a thing, but they're still lying about it. Again, this is after we know it is debunked, and he's still talking about it. Here was the original one.
Doge and OMB also found that there was about to be 50 million taxpayer dollars that went out the door to fund condoms in Gaza. That is a preposterous waste of taxpayer money. So that's what...
Again, that's a lie. Now Trump goes in with the condoms to Gaza.
In that process, we identified...
Now this is after she did that lie. Then we know that lie is a lie. We know it's for Mozambique. It has nothing to do with Gaza. After she tells that lie, Trump gets in the next day.
In that process, we identified and stopped $50 million being sent to Gaza to buy condoms for Hamas. 50 million. And you know what's happened to them? They've used them as a method of making bombs. How about that?
Yeah, again, there's no condoms going to the Middle East or any of the countries. There's no condoms going to Gaza. There's no condoms going to Hamas. There's no condoms being used in bombs. That is, again, a bald face, straight up. He knows he's lying. They're literally just doing it. Now we have Alina Habba gets in on this. Okay, here we go. Here's Alina Habba going in on this as well. This is today, 8 hours ago. This was in the evening news. So 𝗙𝗪𝗏 lies about this yesterday during the press conference. Okay, yesterday afternoon in the first press conference. It gets debunked almost instantaneously. Then this morning on Fox News, they lie about it, starting a day off on Fox News. Then Trump has a press conference in the middle of the afternoon, still lying about it. He has added the Hamas. Okay? Now Alina Habba is tonight on fucking Laura Ingraham's show. That's like fucking, you know what I mean? It's 8 hours ago. She's still lying with the additional Hamas thing.
Now billions and billions going out the door for ridiculous programs that never should have been funded. It's a joke.
50 million towards condoms in Gaza for Hamas. It's absurd. That's what we've stopped. And we stand by those decisions. And President Trump made the right decisions and will continue to do so.
Now, again, they froze a bunch of money in federal departments. And now they are like 27 hours in to taking a lie that they knew was a lie in the beginning, because if you look at the shit, we know, everybody knows. So they invented a lie and then they told it publicly, and now they have not retracted it. And 27 hours later, all of them, including the president, are still spreading the lie, and they're adding to it. Trump added the bombs. They're adding the Hamas. Like, dude, next thing you know, they're going to say that it was the condoms that caused the fucking plane crash, bro. This shit is outrageous. Okay? This shit is outrageous. And dude, this is the kind of shit that we have to do something about, because this is going to be super costly. This is why I've been thinking about how I want to see Democrats start using the bully pulpit. Like if Trump has a press conference, I feel like we should have a Democrat having a press conference right afterwards, debunking all of his lies. Like I think Democrats should be having nationwide, like the way they have White House press conferences. I think we should have nationwide, like Democratic press conferences, providing the truth, challenging the narrative of these lies, and going on all these shows doing it. Because this is the kind of shit that what's going to happen here is they're going to spread this. This is going to go to TikTok. It's going to turn into TikToks that they then sell to young people to try and paint how crazy and outlandish the Democrats are. They're really not working for you. They want to give, condoms to terrorists, and, they're breeding terrorists, right? This is what they're doing. They're just creating content that they can then put on social media with Benny Johnson and Charlie Kirk and Tim Pool, and they can make these little bling bling Mr. Beast edits of this shit to try and get the 6 and 8-year-old boys of tomorrow radicalized against the idea of being a Democrat. And we need to pull the plug on this. We need to counter this, man. It's like their ploy is very obvious. And yeah, dude, 50 million, that's a lot of fucking condoms, bro. Dude, I have a lot of sex, okay? I've had a lot of sex my whole life because I love it. And it's always been a huge part of my sort of stress release and how I manage my creative impulses. And dude, no, you're not spending 50 million on fucking condoms. I mean, I get it in Africa where you're like disseminating them to an entire country to try and stem the spread of AIDS, sure. But Hamas, like, please, dude, those guys, there's not enough like sex in the world for them to eat through 50 million condoms. Like, dude, what are we doing? What are we fucking doing? Keep this shit real. Dude, it's getting real, bro. We are in hell. It's official. It's official. Believe in God or don't believe in God, we're in hell. The fires are licking up, dude. I feel it. Oh, shit. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. You like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.